Alright, looks like we're
Um,
gonna here.
I hope everybody's doing well.
This is gonna be a really exciting race. Tanjo versus Spytron. And the reason why it's so interesting is because Tanjo is like I wouldn't say he's been around for a while, but he's definitely been around a lot longer than Spytron. And he's always been like a really good runner. And then Spytron's pretty new and he's gotten new super quickly. So I honestly don't know who's gonna win this race.
Yeah, it's gonna be something else, you know. Both are really good. Got very good very quickly. But we have we have an interesting seed. It's preset B. So if you don't know what that is, Triforce charts, gunboats, and oh god, I don't even remember what the other one is.
It's first starts gunboats and big octos.
Yeah, big octos. And
But as far as I know, go
we get
ahead.
a little bit of everything today.
Oh yeah. They have to fight two big octos. I think it's two, which I'm a little worried about because sometimes the big octo fights crash.
Well, I mean, look, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
How long are these randomizers typically? It depends on the player and how they route, but it can take a little bit over an hour to an hour and 30-ish minutes.
Yeah, hour and 30 is kind of on the long end. Like I played a seed last night that had long side quests in it, and that definitely was an hour and 30 minutes. But this should
Yeah.
not be that long.
Yeah, no, it just depends on where all the items are and how a runner decides to route. But we're scaring some kids, so you know,
Carrying them? Okay.
fun stuff. Also, for anyone asks, yes, Spy's model is cursed. We, we
Yeah, his head is on backwards. You are
yes,
not crazy.
don't worry about it. I think the way he describes is that everything else is turned the opposite way, and I don't know. Oh, and we're rescuing Tingle. Interesting. I don't remember what Tingle has actually, or what I guess not necessarily what Tingle has, but what's in this entire area.
Yeah. I have no idea what Tingle has. I'm just happy they're rescuing him
Oh no,
because
you know what? You know why? Triforce Star.
well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you need to rescue him for the Triforce charts, but he doesn't actually give you anything important.
Oh, you know what? I totally didn't think about it. So we have to decipher at least one Triforce chart, and Tingle just gave us one already.
Oh, I would have
I
missed that
totally
completely.
forgot. So the way
Yeah,
that deciphering charts work, okay. So there is one required chart that we're gonna have to do, which is treasure chart, or not treasure chart, Triforce chart 5. And the way that it works is that Tingle will go down the list, so he'll start with 1 and just go on down. So we just got Triforce chart 1, which Tingle is gonna decipher first. And Triforce chart 1 has just nothing, it's not useful to us at all. So that's something, I guess. I totally didn't think about that, actually.
yeah. Honestly, Crystal, you and I were talking about before the race, like what were our least favorite presets. Mine honestly might be B, just because
I
of,
don't
of
play.
that alone.
You're so right.
Uh,
It's fine. Yeah, so so we were having a discussion about we were having a discussion beforehand because Mirror Shield is locked behind a Triforce chart, and Command is locked behind a Picto box. And we need one or the other because there's something in AT basement, and you need one or the other in order to get that. So we were trying to figure out what on earth they were gonna do for that. But, I don't know, Command is looking more and more enticing. Especially with that, Triforce chart, that Force Triforce chart 1.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get Command Melody. And I'm trying to think of like if it makes anything in Earth Temple like bad, but I don't think so. I guess they just have to like bring Medley with them throughout the whole thing. That's the only thing. Versus just like abandoning Medley and just running through with Mirror Shield.
Yeah. Also, we're waiting on Mila. Who's having fun?
Yeah, Tanjo's getting. Oh, Tanjo!
Oh wow! Okay, got so lucky. Got that 20 rupee.
Yeah. They're gonna need lots of money. Because turns out you need to decipher 2 charts, not one, because of that Triforce chart 1 that Tingle gives you.
Dude, the 1% red rupee.
Oh, is it 1%? Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It definitely feels like 1%. And Spy having a little fun over there, rubbing his face against the wall.
I mean, I guess he's also rubbing his back against the wall. But then again, that probably hurts.
Yeah, it definitely would hurt his face.
They save Tingle so they can decipher Triforce charts. That is a thing. You kind of need Tingle to decipher the charts for you. It's okay. I recently had a seed where you had to say we had to get ankle. Well, I got ankle, and I totally forgot to say Tingle, and I wondered why ankle would not take any of my Tingle statues. So you know, it happens.
But you know, it might not be that big a deal that like they're forced to get that Triforce chart and decipher it even though it's useless. Just because like I think both runners are gonna farm rupees at outset anyway, so it's just a matter of staying there a little longer.
Yeah,
They just have to remember that they're forced to decipher that extra chart. Ooh, Spy jumped over
Spy
Beetle.
just straight up jump over Beetle.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's the power of the Swift Sail.
You're so right. Also, it looks like Spy is heading off to Gale Island so he can go to that Wind Temple entrance.
Yeah, so Spy and Tanjo looks like he's probably gonna be doing that too. Yeah, so they're gonna do a cool trick where normally you need Iron Boots to enter the Gale Isle entrance, but Iron Boots in a really bad spot.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah, like if you were to do this seed without glitches, you wouldn't be getting Leaf until the end of the run. At that point, you'd have to consider just not getting it. But because you actually don't need Iron Boots, you can pull the Wind Waker like this to cancel the wind from blowing you back. You can get this the item that's in here a lot earlier.
Yeah, and this item is way too useful to put it off for so long. So this leads to Fire Mountain Cave, and this has Leaf in it. And yeah, Leaf is just way too useful.
It's technically not required this seed, but I mean Leaf's one of the best items of the game. It's like Wind Waker, then Leaf.
Tanjo having a bit of trouble getting this freaking this whatever
This like the blowy stone.
The blowy stone. Alright, there we go.
I mean it can be tricky because like sometimes you put out a bad angle when you pull Wind Waker, so you have to kind of adjust yourself to make sure that when you turn around and hammer it, then you're not gonna miss completely.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that was really fast for Spy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that like you shouldn't say who's in the lead yet, like when they're on Windfall, but after this, like Spy does have a tiny lead right now, and there's still a lot of race to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of race, a lot of execution, but yeah, Tanjo just accidentally fell into the lava. Oops. Yeah.
Ooh, Tanjo killed those Magtails pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Spy's waiting for the door to get blown down. I normally get a little closer to the door. Because... Oh, well, I guess that works too. You can't get too close to the door, though. You have to be, like, a good distance away.
Yeah, if you're too close, then they won't hit the door with their own bombs, and then you're just really sad.
Hmm.
But, yeah. It also makes sense that I'm sure Tanjo is probably gonna head off to FF as well. I don't see why not.
What's Spy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I remember what Spy's doing now. I thought, wait, why is he doing window jump?
Yeah,
I was
no.
going through 80% of like the vanilla game
Oh,
last night,
no.
so I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. But yeah, nope, this is Randomizer, so he has Leaf, and
Yeah.
he's just gonna do this.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep, we're just going. We don't need anything else here besides Helmarock. And I mean we already need Helmarock's Park Container because he gives a Triforce shard, but we also need the mail.
Yeah.
The Arrow Mail has grappling hook.
Yeah, that's the only reason why both runners are opting to do this so early. Because you'd think that, like, oh, it looks like they're rushing to the boss, so they could route this in whenever they want. But they really got to do it sooner rather than later for that grappling hook. Oh, so Tanjo, he's taking a different route through Forsaken Fortress. That's kind of cool that we see two different routes. Neither of them did the hardest route, that's also the fastest. But Tanjo is doing, like, most of that route. You can avoid, like, going inside. Like, you saw, like, Tanjo went inside to the room with the Bokoblin, and then left, where you can just kind of skip going around that room with some tricky leaf pumps and the hammer. Or not even the hammer, just the leaf pumps.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is a lot safer to do in a race.
He's on the diet version. Yeah. And, both Spy and Tanjo I don't know. Okay. They're both gonna get help. They're both gonna get storage here in order to move around during the cutscene. Well, whatever their names are.
Yeah.
The boss.
Also, Helmrock King. But I really hate that Spy does this. He doesn't use a setup to get to the bottom of this room. Which, I mean, if it works out for him all the time, then I guess it's fine, but... doing a setup does not lose any time.
I was about to say, he does do a setup, it's the Spy setup. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Not exactly reproducible, though.
Yeah. The trick that both of them are doing has a chance to soft lock, which loses a couple minutes. But it looks like
Spy's good. He's not gonna get the soft lock.
Yeah, no, Spy... I'd be surprised if Spy gets the soft lock. Now let's just see. Now Tanjo's doing a pretty standard setup.
Yeah. See, that's what you should do, because, like, doing the backflips and the side hops are consistent, and you'll always end up in the same spot. But if you just run around, then... Especially since, like, there's a part of that where Spy was off camera, so he just kind of has to, like, YOLO that part. But I don't know, I guess it works for him.
If it works, you know.
See, now Tanjo is right on the cage where he wants to be, because of the setup, too.
We're mostly just waiting. Oh, and it looks like Helmrock was nice to both of them today. Sometimes Helmrock can just be rude for no reason. Like the setup that Tanjo did, you can do it absolutely perfectly, and Helmrock will just soft lock. And he'll just get stuck on the wall, and then you're really sad.
I feel like if you land on the cage immediately like Tanjo did, you're way less likely to get it. But I honestly don't know. I'm just speaking from experience.
I would say, because I've landed on the cage before, and
yeah, like I'm not saying it's impossible.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that, like, I think it just happens less often. Because if you land in the middle, like at the bottom on the floor, then it just happens a lot, I think. So you really want to make sure you're, I guess, at least up high when the cutscene ends.
All I can say is that you just want to get that. Don't be like me, running through a race and you forget to get it, because then you run. Then you have to make the decision of, do I do the fight or not? How lucky do I feel?
Now, I don't know what Spy's doing with this chest storage.
He's gonna use it for fly across.
Like, fly across. I didn't
Yeah,
get to see what was there yet. I'll look it up. Oh!
it's a bow.
Wait, how did I not see? Oh.
It's
I thought I looked at all the bows already. Okay, that was the third bow I was missing.
Oh boy, the third one? Wait.
Well, for me, because I wrote down the other two, but not this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fire and ice, that's pretty helpful. You know?
Yeah. I mean, if they had to go to Fire Mountain entrance, that's right there, but they don't have to, I don't think.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah, I think I finished looking at all the entrances they need. Which isn't that many, surprisingly.
Yeah, there's not a lot. It's just there's a lot of overworld this race.
Oh, Tanjo, because he has the leaf, he's gonna do this faster strat where you just kind of run up this pillar and then you leaf across.
I think that's what I did too.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply that Spy didn't do it. Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I just said
boy.
it's faster than like the
Worm.
itemless way.
Yeah. So the itemless way, you do a Wind Waker dive, right next to the chest, and you swim across. You can swim through the island, and you can just climb up the wall. You know, chest storage lets you do some interesting things when you have a hitbox that tiny. But yeah, it's definitely slower than the one that we do with Leaf. You don't want to visit Stonewatcher. We do have to visit Stonewatcher. There is something there for us.
Yeah, the Wind Waker gets used a lot in this game for both getting the glitch called storage, which is used in like everything, and then also for just like diving, like Crystal said. Like that's how. Actually, I guess we didn't see it because they both runners did the other way to get to fly across platforms. But you can dive under islands like Dragon Roost and then like swim under it to get to places that would be kind of annoying to get to otherwise.
So Spy's fighting our first big octo.
Oh, he's doing it with bow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that no. I mean, that makes sense because it's right there.
I say yeah.
But we think that when you soft lock on big octo fights, it has to do with shooting the bow at like the edge of the eyeballs.
Yeah. I think.
So,
I
did
think
Spy save before this?
I have no idea.
I don't think he did. So
I think what everybody has agreed on, yeah, what Slam said is I think.
Oh, it's a crash. Ooh, I didn't know that.
No,
never...
it's like no, it's just a crash. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten it before, so.
I've seen people get it. So I think what happens, I think what we're kind of all like, maybe agreeing on, I don't know about everybody else, but when you shoot it, when you shoot the octo itself, the arrow sticks in it, but when you shoot the eye, it disappears. So I think what, I don't know, yeah, game go burr. But if it tries to put an arrow in the octo, but also try to make it disappear, that's, I don't know, that might be what makes it crash. That makes the most sense to me, at least.
Yeah, that makes sense.
because the game's trying to put something that doesn't exist anymore on something, so it's like can't compute. Go burr.
Tanjo didn't safety save either.
Yeah.
Okay, he's good.
Fine.
Alright, looks like Spy is going to Thorn Fairy? I don't remember seeing Thorn Fairy.
Thorn Fairy is Hookshot.
Oh, right. I don't really look up Hookshot until like the end. They're like, oh wait a minute, am I gonna Morph Hover?
Am I gonna Morph Hover or not? You know? But fair enough.
I mean, hammer's required, so
Yeah.
I'd say you get Hookshot.
And I mean, you're already doing the Octo that's like right nearby. You might as well.
Yeah. We'll probably see Tanjo head over there too, yep.
Oh no, wait. So both of them have very similar routes. Which is very... Actually, they have the same exact route.
Yeah.
They haven't deviated at all.
Spy just is ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't think... I'm not gonna say they'll have the same route all throughout, but... Looking at what's left, I feel like it's kind of straightforward.
Yeah. I
think they're gonna go to Outset next. But we'll see.
Did just pick up a fairy.
Yeah.
So we do have to save Grandma. Grandma gives us a shard. Yeah, there we go. Right. Outside.
Now, if Fire Mountain Big Octa wasn't required, I would not have hovered anyway, because you have to go to Private Oasis anyway, so that you could do a Super Sim from Private Oasis to Thorn Fairy. That's pretty fast. Or you just Super Sim from Dragon Roost too, yeah. Either way, it doesn't matter.
I say there's a couple of Super Sims you can do. I don't think it's really that bad.
Yeah, actually, for this seed, you probably Super Swim from Dragon Roost, because getting the hook, if you're gonna get the hook shot, getting it sooner rather than later is faster, because you can get into the boat faster, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
And especially for, like, it's not gonna show up in the seed, but there's another preset settings that has lookout platforms in it, and you want hook shot immediately.
ASAP.
Climbing the ladders. Climbing the ladders is really slow.
Most of the ladders are really, really tall.
Yeah.
Like there's only like one or I think there's only one that isn't tall, and that's Cliff Plateau.
Bomb Island's kind of short.
Oh yeah, Bomb Island also short. So yeah, so like there's a couple that don't have tall ones, but most of them are tall, and you just want hookshot for them.
Anyway, it's like I said, they're both going to Outset afterwards. Because there's a shard under the house. They want to save Grandma because Grandma's required, and there's something else here too. You see that Spy equipped hookshot because he's going to go up to the Savage Labyrinth entrance.
Yeah, that's where Paw Print Choo Choo Cave is. But also, we're probably gonna start grinding rupees here in a minute. Who's excited for that?
Not me.
Riveting content.
They get to play Saga Passing 6 times.
No, I think they play it 8.
8?
Do you? It's 398.
Wait, you know what? I'm bad at math.
You need 796.
Yeah. So see, I had in my head 398. It's like, oh, 300, and there's 2 charts.
Yeah, we need. So Saga Passing. Well, I guess you play it 7 times, I guess, because you don't need to play it. Well, because you can get it.
I mean, you play it 7 times because you don't need to play it once to get it the first time. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, we get to listen to Song of Passing a grand total of 14 times because we have 2 runners.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
but
excited?
Some of those will overlap, so...
Yeah. Also, yes, Lights Before Sword. We're having a great time. And they like bombs.
Yeah,
Just like
lights and bombs and leaf and grappling hook, all before sword and bottle and parabraces.
Are we sure this isn't swordless?
It might be. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe the bot lied to us and there's actually no swords. Even though I wrote down 4 swords, maybe there's just no swords.
Actually, did I write down the? Oh no, I did write down all 4 swords.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it'll be not like a super long time.
I guess we can talk about the swords, cause they're kind of bad. So.
I don't want to say where one of them is though.
I don't want to say where one of them is either.
Yeah.
So so here's the thing. So we all know that gunboats are a thing in this, right? Yeah. We usually don't see them. We actually get to see a gunboat today. One is actually just hard required, because one has a sword.
And then there's another sword in Earth Temple, which is a huge pain to get. It actually adds quite a bit of time to the routing, because you need to... I think this sword is the only reason why you need Command Melody or Mirror Shields.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and then and then there's a big Octo that has it.
So
wait,
Tanjo... Oh, that's right. That's really smart. So that chest had 200 rupees, which cuts on how many times Tanjo has to play Song of Passing.
He only has to play it 5 times.
That's actually really smart, but now he has to... Now he's walking back. Yeah, I don't know why you saved for it, but...
Yeah.
Definitely yeah.
He, I don't know, did he, like, lose that time that he saved from getting that silver rupee by save warping?
I don't know.
Maybe not, but, I mean, he lost a good chunk of it.
Also, Spy is now done grinding rupees. There was also a synchronized Song of Passing, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spy is setting up for a Super Swim.
Yep, he's probably going to Needle Rock? Or Stone Watcher? Actually, which one is he going to? Probably...
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe... Either or. I don't think the order matters that much, so we might see some route divergence finally.
Oh, yeah. But, one of the other swords is Tingle Big Octo. We're just not gonna say where the other sword is.
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, look away if you're photosensitive. The Spy's about to stop the flashing lights thing anyway, like now.
Yeah, he's going off to Needle Rock.
Needle Rock.
Makes sense. You know.
Right, how many rupees does Tanjo have right now? Okay, he's still at 400. I wonder if, like, getting rupees during Mila just didn't matter. Not that it hurt him, because you have to wait for Mila anyway. But it doesn't look like it's helping.
Yeah, I don't think there's any... I don't think we left any mail.
Uh-oh. Did anyone... Crystal, look at Spy's rupee count.
Oh no, the rats!
The rats stole money.
Oh no. Dude.
Damn, what does he do? Because he needs like 46 more rupees?
Yeah, 46. That's so unfortunate. Wow. That's not something you think about, but I don't know, maybe. Does he know the backup? No.
Backup?
I don't know. I don't know about...
You know what I kind of thought of when Jay was said that, is that in vanilla, that chest that had the shield in it has 100 rupees. So like the backup would be... Oh no, he does know the backup. Okay, let's go.
Well, you know, I guess that works. I guess, you know...
I'm surprised he knew about that.
Spy is doing another super swim, so
oh, yeah, look away.
Please look away. Yeah, but you know, I guess that works out. You know, he shot that chest beforehand, so I guess that was gonna be like a buffer for him. But it turns out he just needed that.
Oh, okay, so we do see some route divergence because Tanjo's going to Private Oasis.
Oh, finally. Something different.
I mean, it makes sense because Tanjo's not that much of a super swimmer. So,
Right, yeah.
like, if you're comfortable with super swimming, then you do what Spy did. But otherwise, there's no point to go to Needle Rock at that moment. So you might as well just kind of do whatever you want. Which in this case is getting chest on top of waterfall. Ooh, nice L
Oh,
slide.
nice. So
Uh,
Spy is heading off to Stonewatcher. Sorry, Jay. He's not going to Oasis. I'm sorry to disappoint.
yeah, but what Spy's doing for like if you're comfortable with super swimming, it makes sense because Stonewatcher has something
It's
important.
CRC!
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You sounded so sad.
I did now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
Dude.
was cool.
The collateral.
Yeah, people that don't know, spin attacking with the hammer like Spy did is actually really hard.
It really is.
So the fact that he got it
Also,
first
Tanjo
try
is
was
super swimming,
crazy.
so if you're opposed sensitive, please look away.
Oh damn, I take back what I said about Tanjo not super swimming. I guess he's gonna do it. He's probably going to Stonewatcher too, so they're both gonna be in Dragon Roost.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pointing at Stonewatcher.
Yeah.
That's kind of a funny thing about lining up super swims, is that like you don't line it up with where your cursor is pointing, you line it up to where the back of the cursor is pointing because you swim backwards. Or in Spy's case, he's oh no, Tanjo. Oh, he's gonna make it
Tanjo.
still.
Oh boy.
Tanjo, don't freak out. You're gonna make. Oh, he's not gonna make it. Okay.
He didn't make it. It's fine. Oh no, that's actually like really sad though.
Yeah, he almost made it though, but
Yeah, it was really close.
all right. So yeah, Spy is gonna. We think he's gonna get something on his way to the boss. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we'll see. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Well, because also, like, he only farmed 800 rupees. So he's not going for mirror shields.
Oh, yeah, right. That's true. Tanjo did
He also,
the same.
like, didn't get Maggie's letter like that,
Yeah.
so he's definitely going for command
I think
already.
he's just setting. Yeah, I think he's just setting his war point. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
All right, so we know what we're to get. We know what Spy is getting, and I think we know what Tanjo's gonna get as well.
Yeah, Jay, it's just like if he lasted a couple more frames, he would have ended up on the island. Oh yeah, no sword yet. So Spy had to do that fight with just a hammer.
No sword. Also with that's unfortunate.
Wait.
He tried to jump slash off with the hammer.
Oh, he like
But
jumped too
he
far,
didn't.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yep.
He had Leaf. It's probably safer to use Leaf. To like jump down there.
Yeah, I also think it doesn't help that he was really close to the edge of the bridge, because I find that it's harder to get the jump there.
Ooh, a Spy. The wind is west, so he gets to do this Leaf strat that saves 5 seconds.
Watching the grapple cutscene is slow.
Yeah.
Each time.
Which is amazing, because like Randomizer sped it up by a lot compared to the vanilla game.
And it's still slow.
Yeah. Spy, that's not the Leaf, that was the hammer.
Not Leaf. Oh, we're spawning in the rock. Don't worry about it. Alright. Alright, so funny story. And I don't think...
Wait, what?
Dude, you know...
You realized before me.
You know, I think I guess Spy was just really confident in his ability to get that storage really quickly.
I think what happened was that he just didn't look up where the big key was.
I think so too. I like to look at the dungeon. When I'm running dungeons, I like to look at the dungeon itself. So if you don't, so for nobody that knows, big key is boss chest is the right chest in that room. It was literally like 2 steps away. But he opted to store it, and I think... I don't know, he got that storage pretty quickly, but...
I'm pretty sure getting the big key from the stairs chest is faster than storing the other
right,
chest.
yeah.
Because like the animation for opening chest is pretty fast in Randomizer because that got sped up, or not sped up. It's just that every chest has the fast animation and none of them have the slow animation.
Right. Yeah, and
Which
Tanjo
is-
did the snipe strat there.
Yeah.
Because he kept grabbing onto the edge. Because I think if you grab on the edge, it's harder to get the jump slash instead if you just fall off.
Do you think Tanjo's gonna get the big key?
I don't know. I think so.
I'm pretty confident he is.
I think Tanjo is gonna get it. Although, watch us eat our words.
But we have to remember. Actually, I'm gonna write this down. We have to ask Spy. Do you know where the Dragon Rea's big key is? Because he's probably gonna say no.
Yeah, he probably will, honestly.
No, actually, you know what? No, I take it back. He's not gonna say no. He's gonna say yes, but I wanted to do chest storage anyway.
You're right. You know what he's gonna say? He's gonna say, I'm pretty confident that I could have gotten it faster than getting big key. That's exactly what he's gonna say.
Well, I mean, because Spy just kind of likes going for cool strats. Yeah, there we go, Tanjo.
Okay,
good job.
we're good.
So much faster.
Yeah, look at that. Already done.
Yeah, so Spy's ahead by the entire Goma fight, which... I mean, the Goma fight's pretty slow.
Yeah, it's the cutscene. We call it the cutscene boss because there's a lot of cutscenes in between. Grabbing Baloo, like when you grab Baloo's tail and you swing across. It's just long. It takes a while. So this is a pretty slow boss.
Yeah, and then after this, where do you think Spy's gonna go?
That's a good question.
Oh, actually, I think it's pretty obvious. He's gonna go to
Yeah.
Private Oasis. Well, more specifically, he's gonna super swim to Private Oasis. I'm just calling it now. So, he's right to the boat. I guess
We're
not.
all on our way to the boat.
He's going to Windfall because he equipped Picto Box.
You gotta get that command
alright.
now.
I mean, maybe he could ride in Private Oasis with something else. Or maybe he just
Probably.
didn't want to push his luck because he's been doing a lot of super swims.
Right.
No, you can't route it in with something else. I don't know. I think he should have gone for the super swim because his super swims have been pretty good.
Oh, he's also picking up arrows.
Oh, come on. No, because if he went to
he
Private Oasis, he would have gotten an arrow refill for free.
You're so sad. You're just really sad.
Yeah, but now he doesn't have enough money for the
Right.
Triforce charts.
Oh, you're
So-
right. He doesn't. He needs more money.
He needs 26 rupees. Does he? No, or he's getting money here. Okay, I guess he's just. Man, yeah, no, he definitely should have went to Private Oasis before this
yeah.
and just got the free arrow refills.
Doesn't accidentally buy Tingle Mail. Tingle Mail actually has 200 rupees. That's the
Oh,
fun
does
part.
it?
Yes.
Oh, I got so lucky. Both runners got a red rupee from a pot on Windfall. And also, sorry we weren't paying attention to Tanjo, but Tanjo got Goma storage, which is really cool. And it does save him a bit of time.
I'm kind of surprised Spy didn't go for it. That's usually something that Spy does. He'll go for that Goma storage, but
I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, now because Tanjo got it, he's able to save warp during Goma's death cutscene, so he doesn't have to watch the whole thing, and he doesn't have to run into the warp either. He just has to leave. And because it's not a vanilla entrance, like walking out of the dungeon, like if this was a vanilla dungeon entrance, like the save warp would put him at the start of the dungeon, he'd leave and then have to save warp again to get back to the boat. But because it's Stonewatcher for the entrance,
also Tanjo is setting up for another Super Slim Terror. Our foe says it. Please look away.
Tanjo's probably going to Needle Rock, so he's kind of doing it backwards from what Spy did. But Spy didn't go to Private Oasis like he should have.
Spy's gonna get into interview, and and the first thing you're gonna ask is, "Where's DOC Vicky, and why didn't she go to Private Oasis?"
Yeah, definitely the DRC Vicky. I don't know. The not going to private oasis is like more understandable. Because there is a bit of a, I mean, you're under a lot of pressure to like route quickly, but like I don't know, I always just look at where the big key is and go, oh, that's pretty nice. I think I'll get that.
Yeah, I always whenever I go into a dungeon, like when I ride my route this dungeon, I always look at that dungeon to see where any of the items are, like the small keys or the like the big key.
Yeah, especially in
It's
Tower of the Gods, which
yeah.
that's not a dungeon this seed, a required one, but that's a dungeon where you definitely want to see where the big key is because
Oh
most of
no,
the time it's faster.
Tanjo
Oh wait,
doesn't have enough
Tanjo.
money anymore. What is, dude? These rats are just
Yeah, I
they've
saw.
just like
Yeah,
killed.
Tanjo got hit once, but because of the
He got
buff he had from the windfall money, because he got like 30 rupees on windfall at the very beginning, so he lost that money. So he still had enough. So the windfall rupees worked out for him. Then he got hit again, and now he doesn't have the money.
this is great.
Is it RNG? Yeah, it is, but it's about the same. Oh, Tanner doesn't know about the backup
Oh
money.
no, he doesn't know about it.
But I think it's okay because he's not going for a super swim anyway, and he can just get money on windfall like Spy did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best option for Tanjo.
Okay, now Spy got that chart deciphered, and then he's not going to use it
We're
because
never
Tingle's
gonna
a
see. I don't
jerk.
even. I don't even know what that. Hang on. I want to see where that goes to.
Yeah. Shark Island. And what does Shark Island have? Piece of heart.
Yo, that's so
Mhm.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who needs a piece of heart when you have soup? Oh, does
Oh, does Todd have money?
yeah.
100
Nice.
rupees. Man, we're seeing so much stuff. Nope, and now we're gonna see Tingle Big Octo.
So I believe Tingle Big Octo has the most eyes. I don't know if it's tied with another Octo, but I think it has the
It's
most.
I think it's tied with the 7-star Big Octo.
Okay. So this one you really can't do with just a regular bow. 'Cause, I mean, Spy has light arrows, but
I think
perfectly fine with bombs too.
I think you can do it with just one bow, but it's really tight. Like you
Yeah.
have to get all your shots. I think you can miss like one or two.
Yeah, so you,
It's
you
really
shouldn't do it.
tight. Yeah, don't do it with just one quiver. You're gonna do
Yeah.
it with bow. Get another quiver or get light arrows,
Yeah,
or
light arrows
just
are different.
roll.
Actually, I did time it, at least for the Tingle Octo, and light arrows are faster by a little bit. Um, but then you run the risk of the crash. Uh, and, then you use up magic by shooting light arrows, but then of course you use up bombs by shooting bombs, so it honestly doesn't really matter that much. Like light arrows don't save that much time over bombs.
By
Oh,
the
they
way, we're
don't
finally
crash. Okay.
we're finally getting a
Oh, okay.
sword.
So it's just regular bow that crashes.
Yeah, we finally got a
Yeah,
sword.
the first sword.
Yo, let's go.
And that makes sense. Going to Rock Spire after Tingle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're gonna see the gunboat that Crystal you mentioned earlier.
I'm so excited. We never get to see gunboats.
How many gunboats are there that have possible progression items? Is it at
I think
2?
it's like 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's this one and the golden gunboat.
And Needle Rock, yeah.
So we finally get to see one.
I don't know why this gunboat is a progression item though. Like, does it? I don't remember what it has in the vanilla game. It might have 100 rupees.
I have no idea. Does it have like a chart? No, it doesn't have a chart.
I think it's 100 rupees. But maybe that's just an HD thing. I'm pretty sure I've seen like 100% runners in HD. Get this for backup money.
I have
Oh,
no idea.
here's another reason for hookshot, of course, is climbing the ladder or skipping climbing the ladder. It is a treasure chart. That would make
Is
sense, because if
it?
it was just 100 rupees, then it wouldn't be a progression item. And the only gunboat would be Needle Rock. In vanilla, Needle Rock gunboat has a Triforce chart. Well, in American and PAL vanilla, it's a Triforce chart. In the Japanese version, it's a regular treasure chart that leads to like 3 other treasure charts and then a Triforce chart. Because Nintendo really wanted to pad the length of the game.
Look, you know, you gotta do all the stuff and the things.
Okay, so we'll see what's in Rockspire.
Oh yeah, one of them has 100 rupees, and the other one has a piece of heart. So the one that we destroy has a piece of heart.
Ooh, interesting. Tanjo saving before this big octo, so maybe he thinks, like I mistakenly did, that the late arrows can cause the crash. Or, oh no, he saved because he has like 9 arrows. So
yeah, makes sense.
I mean, he has bombs too.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be fine.
By the way, you can also do big octos with Boomerang. Boomerang will never see the light of day.
On this seed.
On this seed. We'll never see it. So Boomerang is in Cliff Flat Cave. And you can go backwards in Cliff Flat. We can do it now since we got like bombs and stuff, but Cliff Flat entrance is top G. So you need all the pearls. And the pearls are
well, you don't even have to. Yeah, you don't even have to look up where the pearls are to know that you shouldn't get them.
It's not good. So no Boomerang.
Alright, Tanjo's gonna fish up his Tingle Big Octo Sword. And then he's probably gonna do the same thing Spy's doing. We're going into Earth Temple. So I'd say, I mean, Spy is a pretty considerable lead at this point.
Yeah, I think Spy got his Tingle Big Octo at 42 minutes.
Is that the case?
Something
that sounds about
around-
right. Yeah. The thing is, though, Earth Temple's hard.
Earth Temple is hard.
So.
We are go moding your Earth Temple, if I remember right.
Yeah. It's go moding, but you have to open the warp pot to go to the basement later.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, no, because Big Key's in a really bad spot, so they're gonna rush to the boss and then take the warp pot back to go into the basement. Alright. Looks like Tanjo's picking the... Oh yeah, that was something I didn't really bring up, is picking the correct gunboat, because you have to kill this one specifically, not the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the gunboat that drops the sword. The other one is nothing. Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about, or something being hard is like... Well, this isn't so much hard as it is finicky, like getting up that arm sometimes. The other one's always 100 rupees. Oh, that's why I thought that I saw someone get 100 rupee back up.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Alright, let's see. Alright, Spy, gotta get first try roll clip to get the Songstone skip.
And Spy's gonna go for this since he
Oh,
stored a small key. Actually, that first chest has a small key in it.
He's not gonna do anything with it.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. That's what. No. What I'm saying is that he's gonna have to do this in order to go anywhere.
Wait. Is there nothing he could have? I don't know. I kind of wonder if he should have just opened the small key and then stored
open the
Tingle chest.
And then...
He stored Tingle instead.
He'd do door storage and then store Tingle chest.
I mean, the nice thing about this start that Spy did is that if you have soup and you don't have to worry about it, it's like, yeah, I can do it, it's easy. But if you don't have soup and you have single magic, it's very tight on magic.
Yeah,
To the
Earthman
point
can
where
already be kind of tight on magic.
right.
There's magic drops all throughout, but it can be you can get pretty really upset.
You know, Spy did get through that room kind of quickly, so what he did's probably better, like faster than just getting the small key.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 ticks extra if you do it perfectly. That makes sense. I normally have a little less of that when I do it, so I probably won't be doing it in races.
But I think you should do it in your race,
If you
especially
have
in your race
soup.
against doing your race against me.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm joking. Yep, but we're just going on through.
Yeah, Spy's had a really clean Earth Temple so far. The rest of this is just like remembering to open up the warp pot and then just doing the big key skip, which is pretty straightforward.
Alright, we equip bombs, so we're not gonna forget.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna forget. And having Leaf for this big key skip makes it really easy. If you don't have Leaf, it's you need a setup for it pretty much. Because
Or you
it
just
can be tricky.
you just or you just
I mean,
YOLO it and
YOLO it without Leaf? I don't know.
I'm just saying it's an option, I'm not saying it's a good option.
Yeah, no, because if you miss, then Spy would have to, like... Oh, I don't know what he would do. He'd probably... Yeah, I'd be at a complete loss for what to do in
I
this
don't
particular
know.
case. Because Big Key is on the left side of our
Left side,
temple, which is a
yeah.
mess. Yeah, Sith, you item slide, that's it.
Or yes, let's item slide. Don't worry, guys.
I mean, you could do... Actually, no, that... The Big Key skip without chest storage requires Leaf, so that's out of the question.
So Tanjo's bringing Medley.
Yeah, he probably isn't comfortable with meteor shield skip, which is that strat Spy did
Did Tanjo pick up
earlier.
EGL? Or is he doing... Oh, you know what? I think he's doing the thing...
Yeah, he's doing the I don't like this Tanjo. There's this a much safer version of this trick. Okay, he's good. There's a chance Medley voids out if you have a bad angle and position, but Tanjo's good. This is safe? Well, there's a safer way to do that.
What do you mean?
There's a safer way that involves a 0% chance of dropping Medley into the void.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, maybe... Maybe what Tanjo's doing is faster. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and, like,
I'll
to
say
the bot and time it.
time it. Yeah. Because Spy got that really quickly.
Yeah, I think if I was racing this, I would have done what Spy did, only because I'm more comfortable with what he did over what Tanjo did. But, I mean, I think technically what Tanjo did is easier. That's... or at least, like, for most people. Like, if you know both strats, and what Tanjo did is easier. And it might be faster, I don't know. Yeah, we see Spy, he went through Jahala pretty easily. I mean, he has Soup, too, in that. That could also speed up the fight.
Yeah, there was really no worry about running out of magic or anything.
Well, I was thinking, like, you do double damage in the fight.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you can kill the pose with,
A single slash versus a quick spin.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you would still quick spin, but... Yeah.
Oh, right, for, like, area of effect.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like, if you're bad at quick spins...
Like me.
Yeah, like a lot of people.
Like, just about everyone.
Yeah, so this chest is the only reason why you would get Command Melody or Mirror Shields. Because you need one of those two to spawn the chest that Spytrons got to get.
Alright, Tanjo also did not forget to bomb the warp pot, so that's good.
Yeah, Cynthia, you're probably right. I'd say it's comparable. Like every time I look at two different strats, and I go, "Oh, which one's faster?" There's a difference of like at most 2 seconds, so it really doesn't matter.
Alright, so we're missing 2 shards. We're missing... I think we're missing Angular, Sunken, and Top of Waterfall on Spy side.
Yeah.
Spy's has not been to Private Oasis.
Right. What would you say? I'm trying to think, has Spy really made any mistakes yet? I think he's been playing pretty well.
I don't think he's made any big mistakes. Yeah, I think a lot of it just comes down to little
routing.
Yeah, like little routing things like DRC big key.
Oh, yeah, wait, no, that's a mistake.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake.
Oh yeah, well, Tanjo. Honestly, that's a huge reason why I think Tanjo's behind Spytron is just because of the Gale Isle entrance. But I was thinking that like because Spy's ahead, I thought, well, wait, what mistakes has he made? And it's the big key, which I guess whatever, that's a routing mistake, whatever. And I guess like the other mistake is also routing, which is not going to Private Oasis after Stonewatcher. But it's like, I don't know, if he wasn't comfortable with the Super Swim, then you can't really call that a mistake, because he did what was best for him.
My rule of thumb is don't do anything that you're not comfortable with in an important race. Casual races, whatever. Tourney races like these, I don't like pulling out strats like that.
Yeah, casual races were made for sandbagging. Alright, so Spy getting his second treasure.
Yeah. Yep, and now we just we go to Taji and we sail down to Private Oasis to get our last shard.
And then he gets to warp back to Taji to go into Hyrule.
Yep.
You need to be in the boat.
And you may be saying, Slam and Crystal, what do you mean Spy is still missing a sword? Well, let me tell y'all something. So,
No. Actually, no. I forgot. Spy's gonna get this chest on top of Waterfall and then go to somewhere to get the full sword and then go to Hyrule.
Qualifier races are the perfect time to learn how to climb headstone with storage. You know, fair enough. No, yeah, we're actually just lying. He's not going to Hyrule.
Yeah.
We're just actually, a bunch of liars.
So Bomb Island is actually vanilla entrance. So Spy's gonna go to Bomb Island after this and do that awful cave and get his last sword. And the reason why it's last is because everyone hates it.
I do hate that cave. That cave does suck. Also, hey, we have Wind Gods, the complete opposite song that we don't need.
Wait, what? Where was that?
I have no idea.
Tingle.
Oh,
that was the other thing Tingle gave.
One of the other useless things he gave us.
Tingle gave us his mixtape and a chore.
Whoa, wait, why is Spy going into Hyrule?
Oh, it's...
I'm really confused.
I get it. He's gonna do barrier skip and then open the Hyrule warp for Forsaken Fortress.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and I would totally not get DQ'd for doing barrier skip.
You're so right. Wait,
well, actually,
why is
not many of us. Yeah, wait, that's crazy. If Spy's skin is not okay, you know, I just want you to know that Spy only has that skin so that people in chat can point it out and say that it's not okay. So...
Yep. Man, I don't know why Spy's doing this. This fight's pretty slow. I mean, he has light arrows, but you know.
Oh, he missed that one.
He missed.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know why he missed? Because he's not looking at them. He's looking away.
You're so right. Oh man, he's standing. I guess he's collecting this chest. What do you think's in here?
I think it's a green rupee. Oh,
Whoa!
it's the
It's a
Master Sword.
sword!
Yeah.
Whoa, that's so wacky. Man, we got y'all.
Yeah.
We definitely did not botch that reveal like 10 times.
Yeah, so Spy will not be doing barrier skip. He will
Well, I
be
mean, he's gonna do barrier skip.
um yeah. Well,
You skip
okay.
doing the barrier skip.
Yeah.
You do it normally.
I guess like I don't know, when I think of barrier skip, I actually think of barrier cutscene skip, which is
Oh,
a trick
yeah.
not possible in
Right.
Randomizer,
Yeah.
where it's only on the Japanese version of the game, and since Randomizer is not the Japanese version, you can't do it. But you can like leaf on top of like that little guardrail that Spy just walked through, and you can like jump off and fall into the barrier and void out at the same time, and that will count as breaking the barrier. But because you void out, you don't actually watch the cutscene. You just like wake up and the barrier's gone.
Yeah, you know?
But the reason why, actually, I think there's a couple of reasons why it doesn't work in the American version. The main one is that Nintendo realized that you could get on top of the guardrail where the barrier is, and made the invisible wall way taller, so you can't get up there like quickly anymore.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it looks like Spy got a lead on Tanjo early on and just kind of dominated the rest of this. There's still Puppet Cannon and Ganondorf,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, Spy has soup. If he dies to Ganondorf, I don't know
I'd
what
be
to say.
shocked.
Like, I don't think that's happening.
I would be shocked if that even happened. I think it's mostly going to come down to Puppet Cannon. Puppet Cannon RNG can be kind of
Yeah,
bad.
but like Spy would have to have a really bad Puppet
Right.
Cannon.
I mean, you
I
yeah.
don't think that's happening.
I don't think so. I still think this is a really close race between the two.
Yeah, Jay, was slashing your sword was the other thing I thought of, but I imagine that like if you jumped off into the void and like pressed B before you voided out, it would work. But maybe not. Or would you get like teleported by pressing B? I'm actually not sure. Instantly starts. Yeah, you'd probably like get teleported. Like you'd be falling into the void and then press B and then teleport back up to the bridge to hit the barrier. But yeah, so I guess there's a couple of reasons why barrier cutscene skip doesn't work. Anyway, Spy had a really clean staircase.
Yep.
I feel like all those enemies.
Yeah.
We'll see how Puppet Cannon goes.
Yeah. Hopefully Puppet Cannon cooperates. Sometimes he does. Oh, nice opening shot though.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just gonna become play-by-play. No. Ooh,
Ooh, a little
just
high.
just a little too high.
Oh! I'm surprised that missed.
Alright. Nice second hit.
Oh,
That was
okay.
really close.
Yeah, that's the thing with this fight. If you're gonna wait a long time to go for the shot, you might as well wait until it's like a little safer to go for it. Because like when Puppet Cannon prepares his like fist attack, it's a lot easier to hit the tail. So if you're gonna wait a long time to light up the shot, you might as well wait for that, like this. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that shot was a lot easier for Spy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
still
Davis, I
nice-
agree. Like Tanjo is a bit of he has a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. That was also a nice PG one from Spy.
Yeah. We'll see if Spy gets double crit. Because, I mean, he has soup, so he's gonna go for it. I mean, he'll go for double crypt shot without soup, even though it's slower.
Right, exactly.
But,
But I think he has plenty of magic.
he's playing magic and soup, so in this
Right,
case, double crypt shot is faster. And I think he's pretty good at it, but he could have, like, turdy nerves right now, so he might miss it. Yeah, no, that's okay. You can still go for a regular crypt shot. I wonder if, like, Spy's the kind of runner to look at race time? Like, at the end like this?
I think he does.
Yeah, so he probably is thinking, like, oh my god, Tanjo is not finished yet.
Yeah.
And, like, freaking out of it. Yeah, because he was crypt shot again.
Yeah.
And he's not getting these keys either. Yeah.
Oh, well,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it's...
He probably thinks that, like, Tanjo is, like, right behind him or right ahead of him. But he doesn't know that, like, he's fine.
Yeah.
He could watch Tanjo's stream. I don't know who watches other people's streams and who doesn't. I feel like a lot of people don't. Because it's kind of
I think it depends. Yeah, like, I think during tourney races, I opt not to. Sometimes during casual races, I like to pop in and see, like, how everybody, how everybody's doing. Just look around. But yeah, during tourney races, I already get way too nervous.
Oh, Spy's so close to getting that trog shot.
Dude,
I respect the attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
nice.
I finishing that fight.
Also, nice sync. Tanjo beat PG1 as Spy beat PG3.
Yeah, 2 phases behind. That's about 4 minutes, which is kind of what we've been seeing as like the difference between the two as the race progressed. Like I think you mentioned that like Tanjo got the gunboat sword 4 minutes after Spy.
Yeah, so Tanjo's just has been kind of consistently about 4 minutes behind Spy, it seems like. We'll see at the end though, when both of them finish. If Tanjo have caught up any.
Oh well, you didn't get crypt shots. Like that would have been a way to catch up. Not all the way, but
it still would have helped out a little.
Yeah, I mean,
nice grapple skip.
And see if he gets Pog Slide. Oh, he pause buffers Pog Slide. That's interesting.
I think he paused buffer just for Soup. Because I don't think he normally does. But I think he does it if he's equipping Soup.
Yeah, and this should be pretty straightforward for Spy. Again, he has Soup. He does double damage. He doesn't have to worry about dying because he has Soup. I mean, Soup just really makes this fight way easier.
It really does. Nice Ganon RNG.
Man, I wish Spy streamed with a face cam because I'd switch over to his stream and see if he pops off, but he doesn't have a face cam, so. Oh well. Oh!
Zelda missed. Well,
I hate Zelda so much. Dude, Zelda's such a bad shot.
Worst. Zelda's like your worst enemy sometimes. But that is going to be GG for Spy. Finishing with a time of 1:07:26.
Oh, is that what it says on race time?
Yeah, that's what it says on race time.
On his stream, it says 1:07:25:41.
Yeah. But yeah,
whatever. I mean,
1:07:26. Oh no, Tanjo fell off during rope climb.
All right. I'll tell Spy to come in here.
Also, Spy is advancing to the second text box. So normally, during like our standard randa, you normally won't see this text box. But we have a special file name. So we have to give a shout out to our hero 331689, Big shout out. Really just did a lot of work today. And we are joined by Spy. GG.
Hi.
Oh, Tanjo messed up.
Oh, Tanjo. Oh, no.
But he backed it up.
Yeah, it's fine. He did drink soup before doing it, so that was a good save. Yeah, but
Spy, congrats on beating Tanjo. Wow.
how's that
Yo.
seed?
It was pretty good, except for the fact when I was routing it and I noticed that there was a forced, like useless Triforce chart, and then and just to rub it in, it was Triforce chart 1.
Yeah, it was 1. It wasn't even like 6 or anything. It was a 1.
Yeah, but if it was 8, you wouldn't have cared because you would decipher the one you need first and then not care
Yeah,
about that one.
definitely. I learned something new. I didn't know that Song of Passing gives you your stored items.
Yeah, because you reload the area you're in, so
Yeah.
reloading an area gives it to you.
Alright, but
finishing
that
up.
is going to be GG for Tanjo. Though, whatever, Tanjo.
All right, while we
finishing with a 109.43.
so GG's to Tanjo,
So,
and while
yeah.
we wait for him to get in here, Spy, do you know where the DRC big key is?
I do not.
So let me tell you where it is because I looked beforehand. It was right chest. You
Hello.
stored the left one.
Well,
Also,
it's fine because I got first try storage, so it probably didn't matter.
also we are joined by Tanjo, GG.
GG's.
Tanjo, hi.
Hello. GG's.
Tanjo, how'd you like the seed?
It was interesting. Nothing too crazy, I don't think.
I think the rats were kind of crazy to both of
Oh
you.
yeah, you
Yes.
both got like
That was
destroyed
annoying.
by the rats in Cabana Labyrinth.
Okay, so I noticed that after that rat hit me that I had 750 rupees, and I was like, that's fine. I'm setting up for a super swim, and the chest I'm opening has a purple rupee in it. So I was like, we're fine, don't worry.
Oh, so you knew about that? Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
But yeah.
Um,
Well, like I got hit by the rats too, and I wasn't at 800. So I was like, okay, now I need to figure out where to get 50 rupees. And I remembered seeing that Tot had orange rupee, so I just grabbed that when I went back to Windfall.
Needle rock chest had a purple rupee.
Oh, well, I was going back to Windfall anyways, so
Yeah.
I didn't bother
You-
looking.
You both had pretty similar routing. I'd say like the one point where there was a little bit of divergence was after Outset Tanjo, you went to Private Oasis and then Spy super swam to Needle Rock and then super swam from Needle Rock to Stone Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of went backwards in that sense, since you tried to swim from Private Oasis to Stonewatcher Tanjo,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
but I
then you
didn't
went
make
from
it.
Stonewatcher to Needle Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, second try open chest storage. Nothing big. It was fine.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Um,
I guess the one troll thing was that you had to get a non-required Triforce chart that you had to decipher. So if you
Yeah.
didn't
You mean you
catch
didn't
that,
enjoy? You mean you didn't enjoy your Triforce Part 1?
yeah. So if you didn't catch that, you'd have to double back, or you have
Yeah.
to grind rupees again.
Neither me nor Slam noticed that at first. We
Did-
only
did you-
noticed when we saw you skitting over, like, oh right, Triforce Chart 1. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Did you
Mhm.
guys love my perfect arrow and bomb routing or management? Like,
perfect.
Slam hated it.
Because it was not perfect. It
I
was
never-
very far from perfect.
it was fine.
No?
Was it fun?
As
Was
soon
it really
as soon
fine?
as I hit 0 arrows, I did not need them again for a while, and then I had the perfect amount of bombs when I was doing Tingle Octo to Rock Spire. It was fine.
Yeah,
No,
and then
Spy,
you bought arrows at Windfall, and then you had to get more rupees on Windfall.
Yeah, but it was fine because I got a red rupee. So
You actually both got red rupees. on
Yeah,
Windfall.
That was nuts. Yeah. But
I didn't know what
Spy,
else to do.
I mean, it worked out for both of you, I guess. But Spy, I mean, instead of buying the arrows, you could have super spammed from Stonewatcher to Private Oasis and then gotten a free arrow refill and the Triforce Shard.
well, what I also realized is there is like a 20 arrow drop in the choo choo room in ET, and I just completely forgot about it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, too.
Oops.
But it's fine. In the end, I played really gracefully, I want to say. I've accidentally voided twice, and that's like the extent of mistakes that I made, really. So I'm really happy with this run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you both of you got the Tangle Big Octo as your first sword, and Tanju was about 4 minutes behind, I think. I think that was
Yeah, so
about.
you caught up a little bit in the long
Yeah, you
run, but
did.
just
Yeah.
I see.
finding 4 minutes at time saves kind of tough at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gale Allen didn't treat you that well, Tanjo.
Well,
Oh,
it wasn't just Gale Isle. It was Gale
Oh
Isle
yeah,
and
there
the
was
Super
other
Swim,
stuff. Yeah, there's other stuff.
and probably
but
some
yeah.
other things too. But
yeah, for sure.
I did not realize there were rupees in Choo Choo Cave.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
there was
Tanjo, that
pretty
was
much
so
rupees.
smart.
Yeah, that was really smart. You probably should have blocked out those.
Yeah, I thought it would put me at the top.
No.
No, I remembered. I was like, okay, I wrote in my route after getting those items, do not save warp in all caps. Because I knew I was going to.
Yeah, if
I
you
thought-
just walked out, I would have put you at the entrance.
Did you guys notice I set my wind west when I got to outset, then did like 3 islands, and then it was the correct wind
Yeah.
when I was doing
Yes, I
Dare
did
It was
notice
really
that.
nice.
I was like, oh, the wind is west, so Spy could use the leaf in Dragon Roost to skip using grappling hook
Yeah.
outside.
I did that when I got to outset.
So something I want to mention that I thought was interesting was both your routing and Earth Temple was different. So Spy, you did Mirror Shield skip with like the leaf and clipping out of bounds, and then Tanjo brought Medley with him, and I'm not sure which is faster.
I considered it, and in the past, I've had trouble dropping her through the Songstone, so I was like, if I get this first try, then I'm fine. Like, if I don't fall on my way to the banister. And I didn't, so I'm happy.
And this is a safe way to drop Medley. That I mean, Tanjo didn't do it. He did the other way, which is like it's not dangerous, but I mean he was fine.
Yeah, I have visual keys, so.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
pretty-
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I refuse to drop Medley from the top, and I'm currently learning how to drop her like through the bottom. Although I'm not consistent with getting her to clip through, so I figured it'll probably take me like 5 tries to do that. So I'll just stick with what I know.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
That's a good rule of thumb to have in a tourney race. Just do what you know. Don't learn
Exactly.
something during a race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do something you're not comfortable with during a tourney race. It usually
No.
doesn't work out, especially with tourney nerves.
Yeah. Don't do
Try to-
something you're not comfortable with. Spy does open chest storage
Look, you can't say that because you.
with Skullhammer too.
Oh,
my
speaking of
goodness.
cool storages, Tanjo, you got Gova storage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't gonna like one cycle because I was sword, so I was like, I'll just go for it. Why not?
My
Yeah, why didn't you go for that spy?
my setup involves damage with Master Sword, and I don't really know like the health like numbers. So usually I'm like, okay, shoot it with an arrow once, slash, and then jump attack, and then you can do the bomb. But I don't really know like all the damage values without sword or anything. So I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I don't know.
kind of like how I know how to do all the Ganon cycles, but I don't actually know his health values.
right.
Oh, right. Like at the end when you're fighting Ganon.
Yeah.
Like with Soup, you can like I think jump slash and then quick spin once, and then Zelda will sit up.
hmm Yeah, so like I know how the cycles work. It's just I don't actually know. Like for all I know, I could be doing a lot more damage than I need to, but like it still works, and that's kind of like what I do with my Goma storage. I'm like, hey, this is a setup that always works for me. Although I probably should learn Goma's damage values because it would be nice to get that storage without Master Sword.
Yeah. Kind of like a swordless seed.
Yeah.
Kind of preset
Yeah.
B and C combined until the
Like-
very
Yeah.
end.
Dude,
Fucking
I when I got the sword in ET, and this is a reoccurring problem for me. Whenever there's something in Hyrule, I always forget to write it into my route. As soon as I like
Right.
as soon as I'm ready to go to Hyrule, I'm like Ganon, and then so like I got that last sword, and I noticed there were no more swords in my route. I was like, uh-oh, did I forget one? And then I was like, oh wait, oh, there's one in MSC.
Spaghetti gonna smash the sword chamber sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually have a panic attack when I, warp to Tachi, but I notice my shard doesn't, or my sword doesn't have a jewel in it.
Yeah.
It's not a shiny jewel.
Although super swimming from Windfall to Cabana probably would have been big brain because I had to just one-off that check. I had to make this.
You do have to charge a little longer to make that swim, though. So I think it's fine to just warp.
True.
Oh, you can't swim from Stonewatch to Cabana?
No, I was mad
he
at him for
didn't.
not doing
Slam
that.
was so mad.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. That
Slam
would've
was
made it
actually
less
just super
one-off.
upset.
Yeah, that and not getting the big key in Dragoner's Cavern.
Hey, I got first try storage and I skipped the animation of getting the item. I think I broke even.
Yeah, but then you had to climb a ledge and then fall down from it, and then open another chest anyway.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I did it.
He did the stuff in the things.
Spy, Tanner, do either of you have anything else you want to add, or Crystal? I think we're good to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty straightforward seed with like a couple super slim opportunities, but otherwise it was pretty good. I liked it.
See, I don't know why neither of you went for Mirror Shield. I'm just saying. I mean, come on. Don't you want to decipher
I was kind of thinking about it,
chart?
but yeah, it is just too much to get it.
Yeah, during routing I considered it, but then as soon as I saw that I was going to have to decipher another one, that went out the window. I was not going to go get 2 wallets, so.
Also, can we appreciate that we finally got preset being in a gunboat was actually just required?
Yeah. I wouldn't be
only
surprised
2,
if
and we
people
finally got one.
mix up the gunboats if they're not familiar with that check.
Right.
I've done it once. We had Golden Gunboat, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I'll get that when I go to Rockspire." And
Oh, dang.
which is weird because I'm like always doing all sanities. That's where I get most of my knowledge. I think that's why my spoiler logs got so good as fast as they did compared to my S4. It's because I just knew all of those niche strats that people weren't used to doing in S4. I was like, yes, this is my time.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
goodness.
grapple skip this seat though.
There is
yeah,
no
Card
skip.
required.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Maybe
But
next.
I was thinking whether or not you'd go for a morph hover. Like hookshot's right there. But
Yeah, I
think it's
considered it
skippable.
for a while. Like the super swims to Thorn Fairy from DRI or Forest Haven are like a little hard because they're kind of far. But I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go after I go get Fire Mountain Big Octo, and then that's just a 1 quadrant sail.
Yeah.
And at that point, that's faster than a Morph Hover. It has to be.
Mhm.
Also, you get to use hookshot for other things too, like climbing Tingle's Tower. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
And like
Getting in the
Cabana, I guess.
Hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just nice to have. Saves just a little bits of time to add up overall.
Mm.
So, I guess we could give our shout outs and head out. So, thanks, Crystal, for commentating with me. Thanks, Spy and Tanjo, for putting on a really good race. Thanks, Advocate, for tracking. And thanks to all of Twitch chat for showing up and watching this. It'd be kind of a weird tournament to put on if there were 2 people in chat watching. So it's kind of cool that we have an audience for this, because everyone's putting a lot of effort into this, whether it's taking the time to volunteer or grinding this game to put on good races like this.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming out and volunteering.
You both
100%.
did really good. You both did really good. It was a really good race.
I look forward to the next one.
The next one.
Grand finals, Canadian finals.
Speaking of the next race, if you want to know what races are coming up, you can just click that little schedule that shows you all the races that are coming up for at least 1 week random. You can also see all the other races if you click the other link, but We really liked the Wind Waker Rando one.
I still need to race gymnast.
Same.
Hey, one race at a time.
Right, you just finished one.
Yeah, just take a break, relax a bit.
Let me just start it right now. I'm gonna contact
Yeah,
my
no.
Well, I don't know about that. All right, that's beyond the point.
Alrighty.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
everyone.
everyone.
For
Bye.
watching.